sun's starting to peek out, so thankfully it didn't rain. I gotta break down this washer, got a lot to do, finish out this week. Got a couple parts I gotta put away. This front load washer I started checking yesterday. I think it's got a pump issue. We'll have to check it real quick, swap the timer out on this customer machine, so we're gonna get it tested, make sure it's working. Got a couple more parts to put away here. Got to check this washer, and hopefully pretty soon we'll get this Polaris 90 finished up. Still waiting on the air box. That's the old one, and I'm waiting on a new coil for the spark plug, and then we'll put it all together. Got all the fuel and the battery prepped up. Took a quick minute, came to help my dad in his shop. He's getting the box truck pulled down. We're gonna get it cleaned out. We got to get it loaded up for this weekend. We got my dad's truck over here. We're getting it loaded up. The company just came to drop off another scrap container and pick this one up. So we're gonna take a quick pause, get this done. Here comes the big truck. He'll drop another one off, pick this one up. That'll mark like container 17 or 18. I'm not even too sure. Coming in with the new, going out with the old. He's gonna back up to the loaded one and get it out of here. These containers look like twins. He's so precise with it. He's been doing it a long time. Still gonna put a couple more items in it later this evening. A couple more machines, but we're gonna wait on that. He's gotta load a couple more TVs up. They take up a little too much space. Working on getting the trailer hooked up to the truck for tomorrow's auction. We're gonna get everything prepped up, make sure they got all the straps and everything else they might need. It's an auction, so they don't even know what they're gonna get. Got the sheep out grazing. Some of them made their way over here. We're gonna get them pushed back before they cause us any trouble. We got Bill out here. Bill, what's wrong with you today? Getting this front load machine tore apart. It ended up having an electronic board issue. I didn't have the board. I'm not holding on to it. So the last thing I got to do is just get this motor off. We're gonna keep that and the rest of it scrap, and we'll move on to something else. Got this washer. Somebody took the belt off of it and left it in the drum. So I'm putting it back on. I'm gonna flip it upright. We're gonna test it, see what's going on. Also got to connect this ground screw probably somewhere here. There's a plastic piece that goes on top of there that they took off as well, which I don't need to put it on right now. I'm gonna first test it. I've already scrapped out one stove today. I'm getting ready to bring in another washer. What are you doing? So I'm only gonna get a couple parts off of this thing, probably just the wire, that computer board, these inlet valves, and that's pretty much it. Just because it is an old school machine, I really don't need these parts very often, so there's really no point in me holding on to them too much. I already don't have much space as it is. All right, so we got this washer stripped of everything we need. These are the 3 machines I tore apart today. We got 2 of the front load washers and then 1 stove. We'll get it thrown in this container once we get it opened up. 2 to 3 months to completely get out of here, but it's almost there. We're at the home stretch now. What are you doing? My dad got the truck and the trailer brought over here by his shop. We're getting ready to make sure all the tire pressure is good in all the tires. They got enough straps. Tomorrow morning they can just get up and go and don't have to worry about anything else. Me and Erwin are getting ready to open up this container.
Back on our journey of loading these fridges up. We got this big double door that somehow we got to jam in there. The door's ripping off, but we're gonna still put it on here.
You're there.
And now we'll roll it in there on its wheels.
Erwin's grabbing a couple of these machines here, dragging it across the floor. Almost another container filled up. Probably got 1 container left to get the rest of these fridges, but I got to get some more parts out of these before I can fit them in. But we pretty much got it loaded up all the way. We're getting ready to do some highway repair here on the farm.
This is the
Yeah. It's fine. Friday evening. We're going through, evening out the rocks. My dad kind of made a little bit of a mess with the rocks, so it's our job to come through, flatten it out a little bit so it's a little bit easier to drive up here. Found a piece of trash?
Yes, sir. Multiple. Friday night lights, baby. We got the football. Out here, we're gonna throw some balls around, have a little bit of We're gonna have a little bit of fun. This dude's a crazy man behind the camera. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's been a long day for both of us. We're gonna throw a little bit of the football, have a little fun, enjoy the sunset, make us some dinner, and see y'all on the next one. Auction day tomorrow, baby.